Now let's look at the grammar for groups in terms of elementary social studies. Let's take two people. Let's take you and me. I give you something. You give me something. I give you something and you give me something. Or we trade equally. Or we trade unequally. You give me a little bit more. Let's say we trade information. We're having a conversation. We talk a lot. Let's say I give you something and you agree to pay me back. Now here we'll use the information arrow to stand for a debt. Then you pay me back. Let's say you give me something and I agree to pay you back more. Then I pay you back. Okay, so just to be clear, in eco-language we can use the yellow arrow for consumption, like when you eat your spinach, and for trade and exchange. Meanwhile, the black arrow can stand for any flow of information from one computer bit to a whole library or culture. A special kind of information is when a mother and father each share a half set of their genes to make each child. We'll use the information arrow in this special way to stand for reproduction. But any two people can trade matter, energy, and information, and may do so as part of a group. Now let's go back to you and me. As I speak, you are receiving sound energy. But the meaning of what I say is very different than the vibrating molecules of the air. In fact, we really don't care about them. Information is different than matter and energy. For one thing, information can be created. Let's say you have a new idea. You tell it to me. Now I have the same idea. So information also can be duplicated. Compare matter and energy, which always leaves you to get to me and leaves me to get to you. Scientists say it's conserved. Now, as time goes on, our common information grows and grows and grows. So let's agree to put it outside, here, as the context of our continuing relationship. And in the group, the contexts all join into one. Let's call this symbol the central context of ideas and information. Language, beliefs, goals, rules, everything we hold in common as a group. The double arrow means there are some rules you can change, and there are some rules you cannot. Now, of course, every group has central ideas, so we don't always bother to show it. It's understood. Even the little birds have a common language, so they can tweet to each other and get away from the fox. You belong to many different groups at the same time, and we'll name some of these later. The most basic group in society is the family. A group of related families is called a clan, and a group of clans make up a tribe. So, going backwards, the tribe is made up of clans, which are made up of families, which are made up of individuals. And in some tribes, such as some Native American tribes, the elders from each clan form the ruling council. Let's use the central context symbol in this special way to mark leaders or rulers. What is the United States of America? It is a representative democracy, meaning that the people in each area elect representatives to make the laws. In a nation, let's use the flag to mark the government. In eco-language, the basic violet always stands for a human, so let this stand for a ruling council or any kind of democratic government. A different shade of violet stands for a social class, so let this be a king or queen or a royal government. The silver hexagon can stand for business, industry, city, state, nation, block of nations, or anything in between. It stands for humans in settlements with technology.